As the weather gets cold in winter, we would find people who have trouble sleeping at night due to painful joints. One of the most typical agony of diseases they experience is the pain from these joints in their bones. People are able to move because there are joints which link their bones. Thus, when problems occur here, as well as affecting the freedom of movement, the pain from this is much too extreme. As the joints in our body move around a lot in our livelihood, problems also occur frequently, and the pain is much too hard to bear. Well then, how is arthritis treated in Korean traditional medicine? "57-year-old Mrs. Lee, who has been experiencing pains of knee joints during last winter as a result of cold winds. This is a phenomenon of the aging of joints, which she has been using up to now, as she is also aging. As she began to suffer from arthritis, she also began to hesitate going out, and walking has become much too difficult."
그러니까 그냥 이제 딱 서 있을 적에 서 있다가 출발할 적에 발을 못 떼어요. 그래가지고 가만히 서서 무릎에다가 약간 내가 이렇게 구부리는 이렇게 자세를 조금 해준 다음에 움직이면 움직여지고 아니면 어떤 때 다리 이렇게 뻗정다리 있잖아요. 그런 식으로 이렇게 딱 한 서너 번을 뛴 다음에 그래야지 이제 걸어지고.
Our body is formed of approximately 200 small and large bones. Joints work as a linkage between these bones. For instance, we are able to move our arms, legs, necks, and waists in various directions as joint regions rotate or refract. It is found that joints rotate up to 100,000 times in our livelihood, which indicates how important this function is. Arthritis is a name given overall, which indicates changes of infections due to any causes of joints. Depending on the causes, types of arthritis vary up to 100. It is a disease that removes the soft part of joints, which links each of them to enable a smooth movement between bones, regardless of the type. In 1997, in Korea Institute for Health and Social Affairs, a survey was done on diseases that induce obstacles in long-term movements. According to these results, apart from accidents, lesion of addictions, aging, and paralysis, arthritis is found to be the next major factor that affects human movements. What's more, it is found that arthritis affects more women than men. Even in America, arthritis is found to be the biggest cause of the disease that hinders the movement of people over 65. It is one of the most common diseases for people over 50 for Americans. In fact, 90% of Americans over 40 are found to show symptoms of arthritis near joints that support their own body weight. According to the statistics, in the case of Korea in 1995, 47 people per 1,000 are suffering from arthritis. It is found that about 1,900,000 people of the population do. Typically, Korean traditional medicine does not limit its treatment just to the joints and bones, since it always puts an emphasis in balancing and harmonizing the whole body. Thus, it considers arthritis over the functions of liver and kidney. Liver and lungs are the places that produce body fluid, as well as fluids necessary for joints. Thus, Korean traditional medicine treatment for arthritis also focuses on the treatment for liver and kidney function other than joints. Of the many types of arthritis, typical symptoms are degenerative arthritis, rheumatoid arthritis, and acute arthritis. The causes vary depending on the type, age, and gender. While degenerative arthritis and acute arthritis are not relevant to infections, rheumatoid arthritis is. Depending on these changes, examinations and treatments shall vary. Once joints have been used for 40 to 50 years, they are due to wear out and lack in fluid. Thus, arthritis is a disease that occurs naturally as we age. This is called degenerative arthritis. It is so common that 10 to 15% of the population suffers from this. Furthermore, it can be said that the arthritis which most elders complain about is also degenerative arthritis. The cartilage, which absorbs shock, disappears due to continuous burden on joints, causing a destruction, subsequently inducing a modification of joints such as pain and hindrance in joint movement. Until now, degenerative arthritis has been known as a disease experienced mainly by the elders, though recently it is numerously found among middle-aged people as well. The main cause of it for these people is due to obesity, where the chance of its attack doubles for them as compared to normal people. Mrs. Lee, who is currently suffering from regenerative arthritis since last winter, states that there are sounds from knees each time she moves, and there's pain whenever she walks. Having observed the ligament and cartilage of knee joints, the pain appears to occur as it is unable to produce sufficient lubricant oil due to a reduction of soft bones of knee joints. It also seems to get worse due to the cold temperatures of winter. Similarly, the cold temperature tends to stimulate the nerve, contracting all symptoms, affecting the circulation of blood, thereby causing an infection around the joints.
퇴행성 관절염이란 뼈하고 뼈 사이에 있는 관절 그 연골이 많이 씀으로 말미암아 너무 닳아서 이 충격 완화 작용을 못하거나 또는 이 뼈하고 뼈 사이의 관절면이 면에 있는 뼈들이 이 과잉 골 형성이 됨으로 말미암아 이 움직임에 있어서 이 부딪혀서 이 통증을 유발하게 되기도 합니다. 한방에서는 이 간장과 신장이 약해짐으로 말미암아 이 주위에 그 원활한 혈액순환이나 영양분을 공급하지 못하기 때문에 그런 증상이 나타난다고 보기도 하고 또는 풍기나 한기, 습기 등이 이 주위에 침착됨으로 말미암아 통증을 유발한다고 보기도 합니다.
Arthritis is a type of an infection. When an infection occurs, it naturally causes heat. This can be verified using a body heat examiner. Once you film the painful part of the arthritis, a red color will appear. This is a sign of an infection around it. Hence, the red color will disappear once this spot is treated intensely and verifies that the infection has been reduced. As a way to remove pains of arthritis, poulticing method is basically followed. This method varies according to the symptoms. In the case of an acute arthritis, since the heat is rising, it will require ice poulticing to cool it down. If it is chronic, on the other hand, thermal poulticing is applied since the cold energy spreads out, centering the joints. A treatment of negative pressure therapy is also commonly used, especially when a problem occurs in joints. It is common for impurities to occur due to a lack of circulation of blood and vital energy. Negative pressure therapy, therefore, aims at removing these impurities and enables a regular flow of blood and vital energy. When negative pressure therapy is applied, depending on the symptoms, different marks are shown. For instance, the mark appears darkest if the verification occurs due to an excessive functioning of organs. This is proof that blood is not circulating properly, as waste products accumulate in muscles. When the mark appears vague, on the other hand, this indicates weak functioning of organs. This then is proof that it is hindering the circulation of blood. In order to ease the pain, acupuncture is the best solution. It is applied to the most painful spot, and it is most effective in treating chronic degenerative arthritis. However, if the cartilage has worn out, or if the shape of joints have changed extremely, an operation is a better option, since acupuncture may not be sufficient enough for a full cure. Electric acupuncture therapy is one of the therapies that has been developed by combining acupuncture therapy and modern scientific technology. In fact, it was first initiated in Europe, aiming at achieving a greater effect by penetrating electric current through the acupuncture that had been treating neuralgia. Since then, electric acupuncture has been used mainly to treat nerve-related diseases. It is also very effective in relieving pains for degenerative arthritis. At night, arthritis patients complain of worsening of pains to the extent of not being able to sleep. For emergencies, there is an ointment type of medicine which you simply rub on the affected spots to help to relieve the pain. This is made of herbal extracts, which will reduce the pain as it has the effect in removing infections.
한의학에서의 치료는 단순히 통증을 제거하는 것뿐만이 아니라 약물과 침구 치료를 통해 그 허약해진 장부의 기능을 보강시켜주고 그 통증처에 기혈 순환이 잘 되게 함으로써 관절이 부드럽게 되는 그런 효과를 나타냅니다. 계속적인 치료를 했는데 통증이 제어가 제대로 안 된다든지 밤에 잠을 못 주무신다든지 하는 그런 것들이 없어지지 않으면 향후에 수술적인 요법도 생각을 해볼 필요가 있습니다.
Rheumatoid arthritis is classified as a disease that is difficult to cure. Rather than occurring as a result of shock or aging of joints, it is a disease of joints caused by an infection due to lack of immunity. Although the pain occurs throughout the body in whole, the main cause is found in the blood. It is a disease that occurs as the immune system attacks our body rather than protecting our body from this substance, as it is supposed to, without a clear reason. Rheumatoid arthritis progresses as the infection around joints spreads to a ligament and tendon. As a result, the cartilage of joints breaks down gradually, narrowing the joint interval. As the infection penetrates through bones, they will erode partially, eventually destroying the function of joints.
그 류마티스 관절염은요, 우리 한의학 문헌에서 찾아보면은요, 그 동의보감에 역절풍이라든지 어떤 빗정이라는 표현을 했습니다. 그래서 역절풍이라는 것은 마디마디가 아프다는 그런 얘기고요. 돌아다니면서 아프다는 얘기고, 빗정이라는 것은 순환이 안 되고 막히는 걸 빗정이라고 합니다. 그래서 이 지금 말씀드렸다시피 이 류마티스 병은 관절의 병이라기보다는 우리 몸의 전신적인 어떤 그 전신 체계의 어떤 그런 문제점으로 나타나는 병인데요.
The main cause of rheumatoid arthritis is due to impurity of the blood. Just as a river becomes impure when it is not flowing properly, infection occurs as the blood cannot circulate properly. This circulation is done by the heart and lungs, which are responsible for sending blood throughout the body. Hence, should these functions drop, they shall hinder the circulation, not enabling the blood to be pure. Also, a digestive system works on producing new blood by consuming food. Similarly, should this function drop as the lower stomach becomes cold, it will not be able to produce new blood, causing the blood to be impure. The kidneys, too, are in close relation, where the blood will also turn out thick or unclear once their function drops. Consequently, the key treatment for rheumatoid arthritis lies on purifying the blood. For this treatment, cases of B-toxin acupuncture application have been increasing recently. This controls the immune functions by stimulating the immune system inside the body. And it is being evidenced that infection cells can be removed by anti-inflammatory effect of B-toxin. B-toxin therapy is a treatment of inducing poison to the acupuncture spots. Effects of both acupuncture and medicine can be obtained. Furthermore, there is also an effect of moxibustion, since leukocyte and lymph fluid respond as poison penetrates the body. This is because there is red swelling when B-toxin acupuncture is applied, just as the effect of moxibustion. Bee toxin therapy initiated in Egypt in 2000 BC, using bee poison for treatment purposes. Hippocraticum, who was the father of medicine, even appointed bee poison as a miracle medicine. In the USA and Europe, research on the effects of bee poison is currently being carried out actively. The special feature of Korean traditional medicine is that bee poison is induced to the acupuncture points. The medical fluid produced through refining processes after extracting the bee poison by stimulating the bee consistently is used according to the patient's body type and disease. Rather than being directly stung by bees, as it is being developed scientifically, safe, no harm should be given on the body. What effects will bee toxin acupuncture have on rheumatoid arthritis? This is verified by a mouse experiment. Firstly, an infection has been induced on its feet. Similar cases formed since this arthritis is a disease related to infection. Soon the mouse's feet began to swell and red. Bee toxin acupuncture is applied to the infected feet. The infection decreased as the swelling of the mouse's feet began to calm down. The research on the effects of bee toxin therapy on arthritis treatment has even been introduced in the International Journal of Medicine. Once bee toxin acupuncture is applied to the arthritis patients, there had been a report that spinal cord neuralgia cell, which restrains pain, can be activated.
그래서 이 봉독이 이 침 놓는 자리에다가 주입을 하게 되면은 몸속에서 항염증 효과를, 봉독의 생화학적인 항염증 효과고, 그다음에 면역 기능을 조절시켜주는 그런 작용하고, 그다음에 뇌의 어떤 신경 전달 물질을 분비시켜주면서 그 어떤 호르몬의 분비를 촉진시켜주는 어떤 그런 작용을 양방적으로는 효과가 있다는 걸 알 수가 있고요. 그다음 한방적으로는 혈액을 한마디로 얘기하면 피를 맑게 해주는 뭐 그런 작용이 있다는 걸로 말씀드릴 수가 있습니다. 그래서 이러한 효과를 가지고 저희들이 류마티스 관절염에 활용을 했을 때 관절 주위를 싸고 있는 인대나 어떤 근육 조직의 염증을 없애주게 되고요. 또한 그 주위에 기와 혈액, 우리 한의학에서 얘기하는 그런 순환을 촉진시켜 줌으로써 근육도 강화시켜주고 염증도 제거시켜 줌으로 해서 그 류마티스 관절염에 아주 좋은 그런 치료 방법이 되겠습니다.
Acute arthritis is a name of a disease given since pain is so harsh that it could even feel it by a slight wind. This usually occurs to men in the 30s and those who enjoy meat and oily food. The symptom is often found on a big toe, where joint swells and red, exposing heat and pain that is hard to bear. This disease also appears in the wrist, knee joints, and even on the back.
통풍성 관절염은 한의학적으로 통풍은 고량짐이라 그럽니다. 그래서 술 또는 육류들을 많이 먹어가지고 몸에서 내열이 생기면은 몸의 저항력이 약해진 상태에서 풍, 한, 습, 담 등이 체내에 정체되면서 기혈과 경락의 순환에 악영향을 주어서 발생한다고 볼 수 있습니다. 특히 요즘 같은 환절기에 접어들면 갑자기 일교차가 심해지면서 이에 적응하지 못하고 쉽게 피로해지고 저항력이 떨어지므로 통풍성 관절염이 발생된다고 하였습니다.
When meat is consumed, the protein is broken down, leaving the essentials in the body and ridding the rest through urine, filtered in the stomach. Urine contains a substance called uric acid, and the trouble occurs if this is not excreted properly and remains in the blood. If the density of uric acid is higher than the normal rate, starting from one joint, it begins to invade other joints. This is called acute arthritis. Consequently, for this treatment, it would be important to understand the density rate of uric acid through a blood test. Since there are various types of arthritis, It would be most important to find out the cause accurately before going ahead with the treatment. In the beginning, medication may be applied to calm the pain and swelling, followed by a medical treatment to strengthen the bone and joint cartilage. The treatment continues in strengthening internal organs that may cause each type of arthritis. Through this, the main cause of the arthritis can be treated in an attempt to prevent it from reoccurring. As humans began to walk in a straight, upright position, the role of joints increased. Thus, arthritis is known to be a human disease. It has existed for so long that traces have also been found in the bones of primitive men. As arthritis has been agonizing man for such a long time, many people have been putting in great effort to cure arthritis from all ages and countries, all times and places. Korean traditional medicine, too, is contributing to reducing the pain from arthritis in its own special way. Exercising is an important factor for all arthritis patients. Excessive relaxation may weaken the joints, and excessive exercise may induce pain in contrast. Therefore, a reasonable exercise plan needs to be carried out. From the past, Korean traditional medicine had been treating diseases using vital energy, and through this method, exercise was formed to moderate our mind and control breathing. This was the exercise called stoma. Firstly, sit erect with your legs crossed, pressing your left knee with your left hand. Make a fist with your right hand and twist your body enough to pull your elbow. This can stimulate the acupuncture points of the liver, enhancing a regular flow of the vital energy and blood around the area. Stretch both arms straight toward the left, twisting your head to the far right, enough to stimulate the rib, and do the same in the opposite direction. Repeating this 15 times, changing the direction, the vital energy of the liver shall be recouped, which is also good for arthritis. Sit up straight with your legs stretched out in front of you. Press both knees with your hands and grasp. Repeat this 10 times. This movement can stimulate the meridian of the kidney, thereby strengthening kidney and bladder function. It also has an effect in circulating the vital energy that is accumulated in the body. Stand straight with your legs spread apart to the width of your shoulder, tilting the wrist in 90 degrees, stretching out both arms. In this position, lift your legs simultaneously for every 10 seconds. Repeating this over 30 times can stimulate the kidneys, subsequently helping to cure arthritis. This time, grasp your hands firmly, pasting them on the back. Then rub them up and down. Swing your head in both directions at a time. This motion stimulates the meridian of the gallbladder, hence draining the vital energy that has been blocked and reducing the pain of arthritis. A balance of exercise and rest. Carrying out exercises that will not burden the joints regularly, one by one, shall reduce arthritis pain and thus help to recoup from it.